Assemble. So last Sunday we had intended to do this, and then I had a whole slew of technical difficulties. So we decided, okay, let's just wipe our hands clean of it. We will come back. We'll do a Saturday show. And I know that, maybe it'll be a little bit slow for people. Maybe they won't be able to join, but sometimes it's nice just to chill.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
We're just chilling.
That's all. We may not even talk about anything.
Yeah.
We may just stare at you guys. It'll be real weird. Oh, hey, Nashville is here. What's up?
That's my boy.
Yeah.
You're local to us. I'm surprised you haven't run into Raph yet.
I know. I haven't been down there in a bit.
Yeah.
So October though. Hey, let's meet up.
Yeah. So first, we gotta give it. We gotta give it to our people. Okay, we gotta give it to our number one bookstore.
Our homies.
Okay? Our number one Queen Emily, the queen of all.
Emily, the queen of the books. Yeah. Why doesn't she have that title?
I know.
She does now.
And of course, we're talking about InStockTrades.com.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the number one place to go buy your books. If you want your books to be up to 42, sometimes 50% off, that's the place you gotta go. And Kristan, drop me one of them hot beats about that free shipping.
Well, you're not gonna get hot beats from this white girl, but I do love the free shipping. $50 or more, you get free shipping, and it is the best free shipping ever. I know we keep saying it, and maybe we shouldn't, but I pay for that shipping because it's so good. It's so good. And if you ever need to ship things out yourself, just keep their amazing shipping. Like the foam bricks, I love those. Even the peanuts, people complain about the peanuts, but I love the peanuts.
I don't care. They just sprinkled peanuts all over me.
Yeah,
it's like, have some motherfucking peanuts. Your books are safe.
And you guys may have heard, we do some deals of the month. Should we go ahead and tell the people? I know it's early. It's not Sunday.
You know what? I say let it go.
I think we should tell the people.
So all about it.
On Tuesday, you guys may have heard of a book. It recently got optioned for a movie. It is Heathen from Vault Comics. We loved Heathen here, all three of us. That is one that we all agreed on. We all adored it. I read it a few times. It was so good.
It's so
good.
And
Volume 2, which ends the whole series, it is coming out on Tuesday on InStock Trades. It is going to be our deal of the month, so it's going to be an extra percentage off. I can't even think of what Vault Comics percentage is, so I'm not sure, but it'll be more than usual.
Now, I really hope it feels as good on my face as the first one did.
It will have to.
We got that first one in, all up on the face.
Yeah. We did the face test. It's not near me, so I can't do that. But it's so good. It's so nice. You guys know, if you've watched the show before, we rub books on our face if they're nice. Like Carroll County, come on.
So good.
So good.
So Jesse says that they've got their AC on full blast tonight. My AC was out for 2 days this week.
Oh. Hey, it's finally cooler here in Kentucky, though.
Yeah,
so,
finally. Oh my gosh.
Finally. Probably not when you need it, right?
No.
It's fixed now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
But okay, my poor pug was just doing it. Oh, by the way, I'm in a different room right now. I promise that the comic book room still exists. It's just this is my craft room, which is why it's a mess. You can see me. It's me behind me.
Nice.
This is where all the cosplay stuff happens, and it's also this is my whole you can see all of me. You know what I mean? Normally, it's just I look like I'm in a dark, dank.
Oh yeah, like in a cellar somewhere.
Yeah. But look at this. I should probably film in here, but it's not as
the lighting is better.
It's a lot better. Yeah. It is. I need to put some comic stuff behind here. Maybe a Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, where you have that one little backdrop behind me.
Yeah.
I take a picture of my bookshelf and just do that.
Just take a picture and have one. Yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
Green screen it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bought a bunch of stuff. Do y'all want to see it?
I sure do.
Okay.
I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like Jesse Say What probably does. Raph probably does.
Y'all can deal with it. So I bought a bunch of things. And you get to see it before Near Mint because I have been too lazy to film myself doing this. So
this is an early tease.
Sneak peek. So I picked up the first 2 volumes of 20th Century Boys.
Yes.
And they're so nice.
I love that spot gloss on it.
They're so pretty.
It's so nice.
I'm so excited because I haven't read these. I still haven't read my Monster collection either, but
Oh, girl.
I have watched the live action movies for 20th Century Boys, and I heard that ends a little bit differently from the manga, so I'm still excited to jump into this.
Did you like the movies? Do you recommend them?
Love them.
Oh, I gotta check that
So
out.
I used to do, and I should do this again. It kind of looks like me, Nashville and Sis. Which one?
I think the first one, right?
I
If it was that one, I'd be like, what?
But I used to do, I go to cons, anime conventions everywhere, and I used to do a panel about must-see Japanese movies. And like, I used to have like certain favorites all the time, and then I watched the 3 20th Century Boy movies, and I was like, these are my favorite. They're so good, and I never hear anyone talking about them. I really, really recommend it.
Can I like easily stream that somewhere, maybe?
I feel like I had to. I probably did something.
Dive in the internet.
Because you can buy the Blu-rays, but I never see them for sale when they're a little expensive.
It's kind of like the monster anime now, like that you can't find anywhere.
Ooh, I got the hookup for it.
I know you got that.
It's literally
that's why I gotta go see.
That's the only reason.
That's the only reason.
But it's on this hard drive right here.
Nice.
Because it's like you have to know somebody to give it to you.
Yeah, it's weird.
Speaking of Monster, so last weekend I was at MatsuriCon, and I went to watch the cosplay contest, and someone cosplayed the Monster from Monster.
Ooh.
And I lost my shit. And I was definitely the only person in the audience who knew what it was. And I was like, yes! I just lost my shit. Talked to this guy after. I was like, this means so much to me. Oh my gosh. He's just like, it's just cool. But I heard that, I guess the monster's name's Grimmer. It's really popular on Twitter. I didn't know about that.
I didn't either.
That's
interesting.
So next, I picked up Wonder Woman Greg Rucka, Greg Rucka Volume 3 that we finally have. So that finally completes it all out, which means it's time for them to, I think maybe completes it. But, now that I have them all, an omnibus will get announced probably. So
That's how it works, right?
But this is
I think that every time.
The best Wonder Woman run. These are I remember picking up Volume 2 2 years ago. And oh, this is it. And it's just but the cover's really unfortunate. I don't know how well you can see it. But
huh.
It's look at her face.
It's weird. Yeah, it's real weird.
Why they do that?
It's not good.
DC needs to hire me so I can stop them.
You definitely should. You'd be hired. They need help with a lot of stuff. So help them. Help them right now. So you may know, maybe you don't realize, but I've never read a Wonder Woman comic. Would you recommend me starting there if I have it?
Yes, I would. Kristan.
Okay. How do you not know this? Come on.
I don't know how I missed that. Start with Rucka.
Okay.
This older one, you can find them pretty easily, but they're collected pretty well.
I got Hoopla. I'll be fine.
Yeah, Volume 1 of this is really good. And then honestly, I really enjoy the current, the new Rebirth Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really liked 52 also. I didn't like 52 as much as I liked any of Rucka's Wonder Woman. Part was the art style, but
I'm always afraid I can't jump into things, so I have to ask.
Oh no, you super can.
Okay, cool.
You don't have to know anything because I started out with Wonder Woman comics before I got into the rest of DC.
Cool.
Yeah, Mr. Pepperoni. Sorry, the name in the koala is really good. Pick up the George Perez omnibus. I need to also. Greg Rucka stuff and Brian Azrael. Yeah, Azrael is the 52 run, and there's so many great ways to collect the 52 run now. I grabbed this Avant-Gardes. I don't know if it's any good.
I've read the first 3 issues.
Okay.
And I loved it. So,
I grabbed it on a whim.
You're gonna love it.
I'm really
excited. You know why you're gonna love it.
I know why I'm gonna love it.
You know why.
I mean,
you're gonna love it the reason I loved it. So I'm gonna, once that hits Hoopla, I'm gonna read the whole thing. I don't know, they didn't have all the issues, but I read the first 3 and it was great. It was really
I'm really excited. It feels nice. Yeah. It looks very 90s. I'm just really digging this color palette. I feel like this could be a show on Nickelodeon.
Boom is really great at colors, especially.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they kill it.
And here's a book that I can't open up. Sunstone hardcover volume 2.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took me so long to pick this up, because after I read the first one, I was in love. In love. I just think I cannot sing his praises enough. Some people may just pick this up and be like, oh, there's sex. And then that's it. But honestly, like, this is such a great, sincere telling of a loving lesbian BDSM relationship. And of course, there's other characters, and you see how that community works, but I think they do a beautiful job of this. And if anyone's interested in BDSM, I think like you just want to like learn more about it. I think Sunstone's a great one to learn about, because they really do talk about consent and aftercare, and it's beautiful, and the art's beautiful. Let me see if I can find something that's like not inappropriate.
That's an Image book, right?
Yeah,
it's one of those nice hardcovers. So, yeah,
illustrated by I can never say his name right. Stepan Sejic, who is beautiful, beautiful art. He it illustrates and writes it, and he's pretty amazing. He's been doing a lot of DC stuff lately too. And he'll be doing the new Harleen comic that's coming out. I love him, and I love this. Hi, Robin. It's my cat. Oh, and after finally I picked this up.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, my God. I haven't read it yet, but I love it so much.
My dad will be thrilled to see that.
Red Sonja and the Ballad of the Red Goddess, or Red Sonja, the Ballad of the Red Goddess by Roy Thomas. Oh, my God. When you showed it to me, I was like, I have to have it. I finally ordered it. I didn't get the signed one, because they may have bought a lot, but, you know, within reason.
Try to keep it. Yeah, I got you.
Oh my gosh, the illustrations in here.
I love the color work in that.
Color. Oh my God.
Yeah, it looks great.
Beautiful. Like, I'm so excited to read this. It's been crazy busy at work, so I haven't gotten to, but like, I love it. It's nice oversized.
Mm-hmm. Oh. It's nice, like you're gonna it's not gonna take you long to read, probably. No. And it's gonna be a nice. I don't know. I haven't read it. I should borrow that from my dad, and we could talk about it together. Yeah.
Please. This is beautiful. Ugh. Bottom feeders, which we're gonna talk about.
At some point.
Do I have time to do Moon Shadow?
No, because I haven't finished it. Girl, that's the whole conversation.
Maybe we'll have to just talk about Moon Shadow and be like, maybe it's too long for us. But Bottom Feeders is not. Now,
no, I can talk about that for days, girl.
It's beautiful. And
yeah, it's so nice. It's a cute little size. It's a fast read, and guys, if you haven't checked it out, it is banana pants crazy, but like in the best way. I loved it. I'm just gonna spoil talking about it right now. I loved it so much. I definitely recommend it.
Oh my God.
It out.
I don't. You know what? How did they do this again? Because we're still talking about Upgrade Soul.
Ezra Clayton Daniels is killing it. I am forever a fan now. I mean, he had me with Upgrade Soul because I still think about it at night. Okay, like it haunts me. And I'm like, what happened? Like, and apparently it's been optioned, so there may be a movie, and that will actually break me. I know, right? I'm like, I don't know about seeing that on a big screen. But it'd also be like, I think that would transfer very well to a movie.
It's like a Black Mirror episode.
Oh yeah.
Both of these.
Like, yeah, hey, I think it'll be one of those like.
Were you disappointed by the latest Black Mirror season? Read an Ezra Clayton Daniels book.
Oh, it's so good, and Bottom Feeders. I mean, and that art, I love the art. It was really, I forget who did the art, but some guy who was good.
Ben Passmore, or for Upgrade Soul, for Bottom Feeders.
Bottom Feeders, yeah.
Oh,
I loved it in the color work. Speaking of colors again,
yeah, it's
amazing.
Look at that! How fun is doesn't it look like so fun to read?
Yeah,
where everything's fine.
So good.
Moving along, Adventure Zone Volume 2 came out.
Ooh, oh, those feel nice on your face too.
Oh, Hayden, thank you. Thanks for joining.
Oh, awesome! Thanks, Hayden.
We usually meet on Sunday nights, but Saturdays.
Yeah, so if you want to see another episode, we will be on tomorrow night at 8 p.m. EST.
So Adventure Zone Volume 2 came out. They're covering the Rockport Limited part of the balance arc of the Adventure Zone. It's still going strong. It's beautiful art. It's always difficult when you're doing a comic for something that's
like adapting a work. Yeah,
it's difficult, and there's some, I've talked with some friends about it, and it's, if you feel like they speed up some instances too much. And you're always sad when you read through and you wish they focus on other bits because when they're going to come back later.
Yeah,
but it's still really fun. I still waiting to get the opinion of somebody who's not listened to the podcast and have them read this because I want to know how it flows for them because I can't just the pacing because I know everything that happens.
Right.
So I don't know, but it's still beautiful. The jokes are great, and if you're a fan or if you like D&D or fantasy, it's great to run into. I think.
I still got to read those.
I might have mentioned this in an earlier show, but I got Centipede.
Oh yeah.
By Mark Bemis. Sorry.
Was it Max?
Max.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Max,
I know some of the stuff. Yeah.
With art by, oh gosh, Eoin Marin. Anyways, read Centipede.
You tried.
Very good. It's very weird. But
you liked it.
It's that great type of weird. I love sci-fi like this. I really do.
I gotta check it out.
Where you're kind of like apocalypse-ish kind of scenario, and just it's a man versus centipede. Your typical,
Yep, everyday life, really.
Story.
Yeah.
Just man conquering the beast in his life. Who's your centipede?
I mean, that's relatable,
Honestly,
yeah,
it's really, really good. I feel the same way with centipedes in my house, except for I'm not as courageous.
Oh my gosh, I hate those house centipedes.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, those do haunt my dreams.
I picked up Rose Volume 3 that's just dropped. I'm still loving this series. The art is beautiful, and she's such a cool protagonist. I can't ever see where I'm looking at anymore. But she's such a cool protagonist. This is by Meredith Finch. I feel like she did some Wonder Woman as well. I think maybe towards the end of New 52. But it's wonderful, wonderful fantasy. I'm excited to keep going on with this. I'm glad it's continuing and coming out so quickly. I feel like there's just a new volume all the time. I can't say that about a lot of other things, but I really recommend it if anyone's looking for another fantasy book or series.
It's funny. I was going through my comic room the other day, and I opened a box. I was like, "What's in this box? Is this?" I thought it was empty. No, the volume 1 of Rose was in there, and I had no idea. And I was like, "Oh, I've never read this. Boy, I mean, when did I even get this?" It was pretty bad.
It happens to me
So
all
I need
the
to read
time.
it. Yeah.
That'd be a good video topic. Is how many times do you buy the same thing you already have?
See, I never do that because I have an app for that. But
I do. I do that, or I forgot about
somehow
things.
that got lost in the mix.
I'm not organized. I finally bought Black Lightning, Cold Dead Hands. I really love Black Lightning after the TV show, and I haven't gotten to read much about him. I don't know if this is good. I want it to be good because I love him in the TV show. He's just a principal and a dad, and he's just nice. He's a nice man.
That show's still going on, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Luckily. And finally, he's joining in with the rest of the crew, which I really appreciate. So he should be over there in the crossover. But I'm really excited to read this. I hope he's as wonderful I hope he is as wonderful as he is on the show. We'll see. Okay. I don't even know if I talked about this or not, but I did get Monstrous hardcover. I know a lot of us did. I got the Barnes and Noble.
Did yours not arrive damaged? Because that's awesome.
That was beautiful.
Oh, good.
But
I tried to get it in the store, and they were all like bent.
Oh God.
And I was like, well, I'm not even going to trust their shipping if they can't even ship to their own store.
I think maybe it's safer. Well, I don't trust stores.
Well,
but yeah, mine was great. I know other people had problems, but I took the risk just because I really like this cover.
It's a good cover, yeah.
I really, really like it. So now I need to get rid of my Monstrous books. I think I still have them. Oh, I've never played D&D, but I'm really enjoying both Adventure Zone volumes. Picked the first volume up on recommendation of a clerk at a comic shop in Dallas while on our work trip. I'm really glad you're liking them, Michael. Have you watched or listened to the podcast too? Let us know, because that's what I'm really curious about. Okay, good. I needed to know.
Good
because
deal.
I want to read more about him, and usually he's just a side character in like Batman Outsiders and whatever. I was trying to open up this monstrous thing and take the shrink wrap off, but I'm struggling. I have no mail. I also got this, the Authority Omnibus.
That's a weapon.
Honestly, it's a good size.
For a weapon, too.
Well, yeah. Kill someone with this.
Yeah.
I say that, and then there's going to be a crime done with my Authority Omnibus. It's the start of a Law and Order thing.
And they're going to use this video as evidence.
Michael, what?
Oh. Hey, it's based on a podcast, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
It's called The Adventure Zone.
It's already done. Oh, my God, Michael. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, what a thrill.
It's a podcast. You look up The Adventure Zone. It's done by the McElroy brothers. They also do My Brother and Me. And
a bajillion other ones.
Yeah, their family does a ton of podcasts. They've gotten into writing for Marvel Comics lately. It's really, really good. It starts out a little rough. They had to get their footing, but it's really funny. And by the end, it's pretty like moving, honestly. The overall like story arcs are really, really good. I'm so excited for you. I'm glad you liked it, even though you didn't know it was a podcast. Oh, Mr. Pepperami, were you not? Did I read it wrong earlier?
Yeah, I think it was always
Lightning were a bit money for quite a few years, which is why it wasn't used much. Okay.
I love that koala. He needs to keep commenting for that.
The Authority Omnibus. We got this to read on Old Reader, New Reader, and I really like it. Have you read it?
No.
I want you to.
Okay.
You can borrow if you want.
Okay.
I'll lend it to you without the dust jacket because...
Yeah, who needs that?
God.
I'll just lose it somewhere.
It makes me so angry. The art's really good. I mean, it's very like late 90s, early 2000s, but I like that style a lot.
Yeah.
And, I really like all the characters in this too, and it's just really cool. Like, it's another good, like, if you've read a Irredeemable or you want like a superhero with an edge kind of thing, not your typical. Honestly, The Authority is just really, really great. I agree. MJR, Black Lightning Stars should have their own comic. You would love them, Kristan. I don't know how you know about Black Lightning Daughters. But
I don't know anything. I've seen bits of parts of shows due to work, but that's about it.
Yeah, Thunder is dating. Well, I don't know about anymore. I haven't seen her, but she used to be dating Grace Choi, who is an Amazon. So they were like the coolest couple.
Nice.
So good. Oh, Kenneth, listen. What does DC need to do to fix some of the recent bad storylines in the comics? While I was Flash, Ben, and Superman, etc. Thoughts? I don't even...
Have you been reading Ben to Superman?
Man.
Because I'm hearing totally different things from people. And I mean, as you know, I don't care about Superman. But I do like Bendis.
I am not up to date on Superman right now. So I'm a little bit behind on stuff. Somebody needs to, like, Kenneth, remind me. Somebody remind me to, like, catch up. Because I would keep updated on like events, but I've been falling behind on like everyone's individual stories. But there's a lot going on, and now they're trying to do like a post Heroes in Crisis Wally West story, which I wasn't happy about. Except Kristan, maybe you'll like this one. So somehow he goes to an alternate world where it's like DC, but there's a lot of vampires.
Oh.
And Ray Harper is alive, and he fights vampires, and he has like stakes. It's very
nice.
like Buffy.
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah, right? That sounds great. We do need more Donna Troy, thank you. Said the right thing. That's my girl. Okay. I got the thing. I got Legend of Korra Library Edition. This is my first like Avatar Library Edition book. I need to like get the rest. These are
there's tons, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was overwhelmed. I just got Korra because I really wanted to know what happened after the show because I don't know anything. Did you watch Korra?
No.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
I'm surprised too. It's one of those things. It's like I know I'll like it. It just never happened.
Did you watch Avatar?
No.
Oh.
I own it. I know I own it, and it's in there because I got it for dirt cheap, and I know I need to watch it.
Okay, when you come to visit.
I do own Avatar, so I intend to
watch some of that together because it is very much on brand for you.
Yeah, it's one of those things I'm like, I know this is going to be me. Yeah. I just need to do it. And I forget I have it.
And once you start, it's like it's one of those
I know it'll take over my life.
A little bit.
That's what I feel like.
Oh, it's everything. Like, I used to write reports on Avatar: Last Airbender in college and stuff, too.
That's awesome.
Because it's so good. They do a really good job of taking what, like, religions and East Asian, like, history and culture and, like, adapting it in a way that's very respectful. And, like, man, nobody else does that. And then these two lovely ladies right here deserve your attention. You know, they're best girlfriends. It was a very big deal. You should read it.
I mean, I want to watch the shows just to get those nice library editions. That's a good reason, right?
Absolutely. And the last thing I got was the...
Ooh, you got it. I've never seen it in real life. Show me this fine, please.
So let me do...
Ooh, oh, it's nice and chunky. I love it.
It's very chunky.
It's so cute.
It's definitely an all-in-one. Let me do a size comparison. I mean, this is Dark Horse, so you can't really compare, but it's... Oh,
is it like a chunky standard?
Yeah, I'd say standard.
Okay. That's nice, though. That's very nice. That's
I'm really excited to read this. Like, I don't know if these fall into the canon or anything, but I mean, there's great art in here.
Oh my gosh. Everyone did like covers for that. It was kind of like Adventure Time. Like every amazing artist did covers for it.
You've got black and white, you've got color, you've got...
That looks great.
Like everybody was hanging out in this. Because then you've got like all these different styles. Do you watch Steven Universe?
I do. I haven't watched all of it, but I like what I've seen.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I can't speak highly of it enough. Like, I think today's kids are very lucky. I think it's doing for kids now what like Sailor Moon did for me. And just like the way that all these kids can express themselves in that show is really cool. And it looks very true to form. Like, I really recommend it. And honestly, if you guys aren't watching Steven Universe, like, get on it. So Roy became DC's Buffy. Well, it's alternate universe. I would like that to happen. Listen, I love Roy Harper.
That sounds exciting.
He's my fave. Everybody else in the chat knows. But Roy Harper's my man. That's my number one boo. And, you know, some untimely things have happened. But if we could have if they wanted to bring him back and just have him be a vampire slayer, join Justice League Dark or something, I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Or just a whole separate book of like everyone becoming a Slayer. I love that. Let's do that.
Yeah. Kenneth asked if we were big Star Wars fans. I'd say
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
I would really like to get in it more.
Yeah, you were like one of those late in life watchers, like Freya, right?
Yeah.
See, I grew up with that. Like that was me. I mean, I was like recorded off of television on a VHS tape, watching it every night. Like that was me.
I really want to, and I'm hoping that getting into the comics will help.
I mean, especially the comics now, they're so good.
Yeah, because like, I don't know if it's. I don't think it's too late. There's a nostalgia I missed that helps people get really.
That is true. Yeah.
Pulled in. And so, I don't know. I want to, though. I'm big into Star Trek. Like, really big into Star Trek. I know it's a later in life thing, too. But maybe one day. I want to be like everybody else. Not that I need nothing to be into. I understand DC wants to push Barry Allen Flash. I get that. I love Barry Allen CW Flash, but we mistreat Wally West in the books. Preach, though. Tom King, come on. Oh yeah, Hayden only has the first season of Steven Universe. Oh, that's such a bummer. I'm so sorry. I could tell you where just to watch it online. Outside of that.
Oh, Maddie, you're so like illegal today.
I know. Well, and I don't anymore, but like there's like one website we can get like the newest episodes. It's like, well, I have to. But I started just buying the seasons on Amazon.
That's nice.
Because it makes me feel a little bit better about it. Like when Doctor Who came out, I didn't have a way to watch it, so I just bought this so I could watch
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it makes me feel better. So I talked a bunch. So
you got all the stuff. That's some great books.
I'm really excited about it. Now I just need to like read it. I've been so busy with work that I just come home and I play Final Fantasy 14 and I just like stop thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I can show you some floppies I hauled. There's just a few. I've become that person. I don't know what's happening to me.
I
but
think it's great.
Kanto issue 2.
Who's that little boy?
I mean, okay, so it's so good. I read the first issue. It's a mini series that IDW is coming out with. It's like the hype is crazy because the first issue, just the third printing just came out.
Okay.
And that doesn't happen a lot, especially with indie comics. So this is actually the second printing of issue 2. And the issue 3 came out with all these reprints and I couldn't find it. So I guess that's already sold out. But I love this art. I love this little guy.
I love that little boy.
He's some kind of, I guess there's some kind of creature. I forget from the first issue that I loved apparently. But he's basically like of this species, I guess. Yeah. I'm just going to keep showing him because he's cute.
It reminds me of like, I don't know, the style reminds me of Goblin Slayer. It's an anime.
Oh yeah.
Like just like the helmet and like the, I don't know.
I was trying to find the first issue, but I don't know where I put it. But yeah, like they're like slaves to these monsters, and their like hearts were removed when they're born, or they're born without them, or something. Yeah. But he falls in love with, like, of course, one of his people, and he's not supposed to feel those emotions or have a name, but he has a name. It's Kanto, and things like that. So he like goes to search for a heart to like save this female creature that he like falls in love with, and that's like the whole story. Oh, but it's so good. I love it so much. I mean, I've only read one issue, so who knows really, but I loved it. And I love this art. People are going crazy for it. So
cute.
I know. And these covers, like, it's so pretty. I love it.
I'm in.
I'm excited for that.
Done just like the right mixture of fantasy, like dark.
Yeah, and a mini series like that's gonna be like a trade. Yeah. I'm sure. I got the second Fearless. I finally read the first one. Girl, I hated it.
Oh man,
I just read the first one. It's like 3 different stories by 3 different people, and I guess they're like, let me check, but I think they're cutting it up per issue. There's only 3. Yeah, so they're continuing the parts of the other stories. Actually, just one, it looks like, and the other ones were just mini stories. But nothing happened in them. And I'm just like, I want to love this so much because it's like everything we love on this channel. It's all these characters we love. Like the whole creative team is female for these stories too, which I think we definitely need. Hopefully this issue will be better. I figure there's 3. I'll get them. And I want to support the idea of it.
Right.
I'm just like, maybe we just needed one series by like a team of people. I don't know. Yeah. Or like one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I really did hate the first issue though. Maybe other people felt different. I don't know. We'll see.
They probably just did too much. I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
But if you have a huge team like that, and if like,
and then it's
storylines running in a
tiny
short
little
thing,
stories, and I'm just like, wait, what? It felt like too much or too little to me.
Yeah.
Reed picked this up. He wanted this Ryan Otley cover, which is very violent. This is a new Image series called Pretty Violent. I wonder what the interior art's like. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it looks fun. Okay, so I feel like this may be like kind of cutesy but violent, like I Hate Fairyland style, maybe. That's what I'm getting from it. But it looks fun.
That looks really cute.
So I'm gonna read that. And I had to get Strayed, which just came out. Several people actually like messaged me saying, "Hey, this cat book is coming out by Dark Horse. You need it." And this is Dustin who does Descender.
Okay.
One of his painted variant covers. So there's a cat there, if you can tell. I have no idea what this is about. Something about aliens and cats, I guess. Oh, there's a cat. I don't know. This art looks good.
Oh, yeah, it looks good.
I know nothing about it except it's Dark Horse. And there's a cat on the cover, and everyone
really
wanted me to
know
get it.
anything else besides that.
I know. Look at that cat. Like, I'm in. Oh. That's all I need.
What a good cat.
So that's Strayed, and that's all I got.
I like it. I would not have heard about any of those.
Well, when they come out, we'll talk about them.
Okay,
that's what should happen.
I might have like issues, which is probably fine because I usually trade weight anyways.
Yeah, we just started like every now and then we want to pick something up, and whenever you don't do it all the time, it's not that expensive, Yeah,
and usually I just pick up for like covers.
Yeah, and that's nice too. We always try to get like variants we like, and Kanto though, like I actually really want to know what happens, and these covers are beautiful, so yeah, it's great.
So oh yeah, I agree with you, Kenneth. The more DC shows, the better. Although we're losing a lot of cast members, so I'm a little worried about what's going to happen. Yeah, Brandon Routh. Did you hear about that? Brandon Routh, he was Superman once, and he plays the Atom. Is that the name? Oh my God, Madeline.
I don't know.
Stop. Okay. Yeah, but Brandon Routh is leaving Legends tomorrow, and then so is his wife, who plays Nora Dark, is leaving. But so I don't know what's going to happen with a lot of that shows. And then Arrow's ending, and everything's kind of up in the air.
Yeah, they're really pushing Batwoman hard too.
I hope it's good.
I hope it is too. People are like really hard on that trailer, but I'm like, I like it. I know what they're doing. Like, like they want to push it a certain way, which is fair. Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be better than people expect it to be.
Yeah. The only potential issue I would have is if and I don't mind it being, because it's gonna have to be darker, but like the bummer thing. I guess if it's gonna be like a dark show replacing Arrow, it's fine. But I love the goofy stuff.
Yeah.
Like the goofiest thing, and it should stay that way forever.
I know they've been pushing like a Supergirl crossover thing that's going to happen, I guess. And
is it the big Crisis on Infinite Earths one, or
I don't know. I was just putting in promos the other day and I saw it, so I actually have no idea. And I was like, oh, they're in the same scene. I don't know. Oh, they're going to cross over or whatever. I'm like, cool.
This fall, we have the big Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. So all of the shows are crossing together. And it's going to be really cool because they're also bringing all these actors in who's
that's awesome.
Iconic DC
That's really
actors.
Cool.
Yeah.
And, CW, people make fun of the CW shows, but they're the only ones doing stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
It's so good. People need to see. MJ asked, did you watch iZombie? Do you watch iZombie?
I don't. It's one of those that I'm like, oh, Rob Thomas, I should, but no. It's again one of those things on my list.
But iZombie is finally done now.
Well, and I heard it had a happy ending because people were comparing the ending to iZombie to the ending of Veronica Mars, and I'm like, it better not. And they're like, oh, it's happy. I'm like, maybe I'll give this a shot. It's
really, really good. I really recommend it. I just binge watched it, and I'm pretty happy. Isn't Kevin Conroy playing Bruce Wayne in the live action? Yeah. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. And they're bringing back some Smallville actors too.
That's fun.
Which I appreciate because I don't even remember if
they can't bring back some people.
They can't.
Yikes.
No sex cult people here.
That is still the weirdest thing. We don't have to talk about it, but it's crazy. Especially I loved her on the show. I'm like, what happened? Obviously that wasn't her. Obviously.
Yeah.
She was acting. But
it's crazy. So we were also just going to talk about books on our shelves that we haven't read, which honestly is a lot of them for me.
Yeah.
Because I start a thing and then I want to finish the rest, or I've started a series and I read through and then I forget.
Yeah, I've done that a lot. Or I don't have the whole series, so I don't even want to start it, or I'll start it, but then I'll forget where I'm at and I'm like, I feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Because I'll have to reread it all. I do that a lot.
I have no way to combat that, and I don't know if anybody that's the chat has any advice, because I think we all have that problem. It's in Japanese it's called tsundoku, which is and it's specifically related to books, where you just have all of these books on your shelves that you haven't read, and it just piles up. and you just keep getting more and more and then not reading them. And that's definitely my case, because I have a whole stack right here. Or I read a ton digitally, but then not read the books on my shelf.
Yeah, I do that too.
Because
That's
I'll
been
be
a
at
problem
work
for me.
and I have some downtime. It's like, okay, I'll just read an entire series today and then not read when I get home.
Yeah, like I've been getting caught up. The Shonen Jump app, guys, it's
so good.
It's like I ignored it for like a month and paid for it. And then I got back into it because I started with Promised Neverland. I got caught up to where they were, and I was like, I'm done for now. And then I forgot about the app for a bit, and then I was like, oh yeah, One Punch Man, I should finish that. So I'm like almost current with that now. And then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do next? Like, I know what I should do next, which is My Hero Academia, which I've only read the first volume of.
It's really good.
I love the first volume. But I'm also like, I know the moment I do, I'm going to ignore everything around me, like Moonshadow, and instead jump into the Shonen Jump app. Girl, we could talk about Moonshadow right now, I swear, which you haven't started, right?
Yet.
I love how the other day you were like, I could read it before the show. And I'm like, you can't. Listen, even if you're a fast reader, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I started opening it up and I was like, because I remember I was going to sit down and read it like ahead of time. And I opened up and I was like, I just don't think I have the capacity right now to do this.
It's hurting my soul. I had to put it down. I'm just like, I have to read something else because,
Well, we'll just do our best. And if we don't, we'll talk about Pierce tomorrow. Please remind me to go on I've been paying for Shonen Jump for like months.
That's what happened to me, and I forgot about it.
And because I always do this. This is my manga problem, and maybe people in the chat can understand. The manga problems I have is that I read a thing, and I read until I'm caught up. I don't stop. But then I'm caught up, and this obviously is going to continue, and I forget about it.
That's what happened to me. Yeah.
I used to have a One Piece group. We still have it, but we all stopped reading it on time. But, my friend would announce when it was out, and then we would all say that we've read it, and then we could talk about it every week. But then we stopped doing that. And now I need to go catch up on that. And so, but always manga, I read it until I'm caught up. It's ongoing. I forget about it for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then maybe I come back to it. But I need to, because, I need to catch up on My Hero Academia. I need to catch up on One Piece. I started watching some more new anime that I want to read for. Like Dr. Stone is really good.
I've heard that. It's on there. And I'm like,
I started the anime and I was like, I'm in love immediately.
Well, and I read what else is on there? Kuroko's Basket. I read, I have the first volume of that, and I was like, why do I love this so much? Why do I love sports manga so much? And then I forgot about it, because I didn't want to buy more, and now the app exists, so I'm like, oh no.
Is iShield 21 on there? Because you should read iShield 21.
Actually, maybe. Let me look it up.
Gio says read Demon Slayer. I know, I need to.
Okay. I'll do it.
I'm going to watch the anime, too, because I started and didn't finish.
I can't remind you of all these things.
I'm going to watch things. Oh man, but iShield 20 was my favorite sports anime, and I tried to push
one, right?
It's not on here. Oh man,
I want it to be on here.
Damn it! You can come watch it with me. I got really deep into iShield in high school, which is weird because I wasn't even shown anime outside of that. But I was like, and it's one of those sports anime that, not that I fault the others, but a lot of sports anime can be it's very much for women, which is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's very much about it's a lot of queer baiting. Let's just be honest.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Sports anime is very much queer baiting, and a lot of women really like it typically. And they're all just really handsome boys,
Mm-hmm.
But then you get to iShield, and it is not that, and it's so much fun. It's so good. I don't file anything away unless I've read it. It's smart. Otherwise, I'd forget. I'm pretty good with keeping on top of my pile of books. Singles, though, I have about a year backlog. Listen, I'm awful. Once I do a video about these books, they go on my bookshelf, which means hopefully eventually I'll read them.
I mean, my thing is I just don't have room if I don't do that, my dad does that. He has a whole really strict, he's going to be watching this and he's like, I don't know what she's going to say, but he has a really strict first one in, first one out. So
man.
yeah, he brings it in, like he has a little area on like one of his desks that it's the order that he bought them and they came in, and then he breeds them in that order, and then he files it away. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you're so good at stuff. I can't do that. Like
I mean,
can't imagine.
That's great.
Yeah, good for
I don't think
him.
I could do that.
I could never.
I could start with the intention too.
Right.
And then
it goes to hell. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
I let stuff pile up also. On the upside of that, plenty of things to check out when I retire. Derek, that's a great point.
Great point. Yeah.
That's how I'm going to start seeing it. Like, eventually, I'll have free time.
Well, I always think, like, I have options, because so many times I'm like, I'm not in the mood for this. Like, right now, again, I had to put Moonshadow down. Because I'll tell you what, it is a nonstop bummer. It is Bummer City forever. Like, it's not
Big
fun
old bummer
to read. And I, look, like, here's a hint. I hate every character in it. So that's how I feel about it right now. So I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. My eyes are crossing. And then I had to pick up One Punch Man because that's fun. Like,
yeah.
So, and I just had a good time. But yes, if I didn't have the option, I mean, what would I do?
That's true.
I mean, that's the bummer of the app, though, because like I'm not pulling stuff off my shelf and reading it. I'm just reading this app that I'm paying $2 a month for because it's $2 a month, guys. You've heard us talk about it. If you haven't checked out the Shonen Jump app yet, it has gotten better too. Like, it's working better. It's so good.
I wish that all the publishers were doing it because it's such a gift.
I hope they follow.
I'll finally be able to read manga in a way that's affordable for me and doesn't make me feel so bad.
And it's legal,
It's legal, it's easy to use. Like, it's great because I don't have the space for manga. I used to buy manga, like, especially when I was younger, but I don't have the space. I read it too quickly. It just doesn't feel like a good return for me to have it. So now I'm very strict on what manga I buy. I'm buying these Naoki Urasawas. There's a few other series I would like to buy, but overall, I just don't have the space. So I like reading online. It's easy. It's quick. I can just right click.
I really do hope the other publishers like follow suit. I mean, and I'll pay more for some Yen Press. Okay.
Oh,
you know, $5 a month. I'll take that. Like, you know, they could really make a killing.
Oh my gosh, I would be subscribed so fast, especially in America, because like we're not in Japan. Everyone is still buying physical copies often, and more often than not, they're buying those like monthly huge hunkin' like Shonen
magazines.
Yeah, and they're awesome, and we don't have that because it just didn't do that well here. Even though I love my Shoujo Beat back in the day, but like it just doesn't do as well here, and I need the digital version of that. If I had to pay for like a digital, here's the latest issue of this thing coming out, sure, like
why not? Yeah.
Kevin recommended other sports anime. Hajime no Ippo, is that the fighting one? Prince of Tennis, Captain Tsubasa, and Slam Dunk. I love Slam Dunk.
I've never seen the anime, but I tore through that manga.
Oh, yeah?
It is so good. I
watched the anime, but just because I have a pompadour thing.
There's plenty of that. I don't think so.
Okay, so a lot of my friends here are very aware, but I have a thing for pompadours.
I mean, so do you like JoJo's? Because like they're all pompadours.
I love JoJo's. Well, to a point. I have a lot of problems with JoJo's. I love the first 3 seasons of JoJo's. I was talking about this today. I love the first 3 seasons of JoJo's. Well, 4 is okay, but that people overhype this, and the writer makes a lot of problems. He leaves a lot of plot holes, and it's very upsetting. And for a One Piece fan who's read like Oda can write thousands and thousands of like
and be consistent.
And be consistent. There's not a hole there. There's no holes. Everything comes back. Everything matters. And then the guy who writes JoJo's is like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like,
that's horrible. Like, I've never watched the anime. I have the first 3 of those hardcovers.
Oh, the anime's so good, though.
And I've enjoyed it. That's another one of those things. I fell off those hardcovers, and I'm like, now there's a billion, and I can't catch up. Like, that's. Oh, yeah. I'm very overwhelmed by it.
Oh, man, I need you to watch the anime, though. For the music.
Is that legally streaming somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I have Funimation.
I think everywhere. I think it's on Netflix.
Good.
I cosplayed Joseph once. I went through a big like.
I mean, I love how theatrical it is.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
The JoJo's theme songs are what got me through my comprehensive exams for graduate school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we talked about Slam Dunk Haikyuu. I've never read Glypnir. I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Hey, and I used to read the Dark Horse Buffy comics digital, which I regret because the physicals are getting harder to find with the book. Oh, Hayden, listen, you're in good company because we have them. Kristan has.
But also, they're releasing I do. Stop. No, that's still funny. They are actually reprinting those, though, Hayden. I don't know if you've heard. They are releasing Legacy Edition paperbacks. It's going to be the Dark Horse stuff in chronological order. So that's exciting. I'm double dipping. Apparently, that's just what I do. Even if it's on accident, I'm just like, I want it in order. Those Legacy editions are very nice, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I don't mind double dipping it, and we should do some reviews when they come out because I do want to compare.
I would love to.
Because, we've had so many different publishers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open to it, and I'm not going to get rid of any of my.
No, I'm going to keep all of it. The thing is, and those Legacy paperbacks are going to be better than all those Dark Horse Omnis they came out with.
Oh,
One, they're going to be taller, but just the quality wasn't great, And Boom does a great job. And they're finally releasing. They're going to release a library edition. I'm very curious how that's going to look.
I hope they continue.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, the sales are going to be, I think, really great because people have been wanting it. I think they actually looked at what's out of print and what people are paying, and were like, "Hey, this is a good move," and it is. They're going to kill it, and I think they're going to continue because they only need one season after that, and maybe a mini or two. So,
and honestly, if they could, I don't know, I don't know how advantageous it would be, but if they could go back and release library editions of those Angel books that didn't get those.
Yeah,
that would be really great.
I think if this did well, and the Legacies do well, I mean, because people always release the paperbacks and then the big nice editions, so they could go back and just do them all because a lot of people can't get those right now. So it's nice for the people who have them.
Buying every single collected thing that comes out for Buffy from now until forever.
I'm gonna support it so they keep pushing it out.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Also, the new series is so good.
I'm caught up. Are you caught up?
No, I'm not.
Girl,
I'll catch up.
I have some things to talk about. Mostly, I will say, Dan Mora is no longer the artist, and I'm very upset about it.
Oh no.
Girl.
See, I'm a little worried. I was worried about that anyways, because Dan Mora on Buffy is and I've said it before, but is the best, comic book version of real people. I guess there's a better way to say that, but
the best depiction. Yeah. I agree. I mean, he was great. I mean, I loved how Rebecca Isaacs portrayed them. I think that was really great too. But yeah, his art was just so. I don't know if this is temporary or what, but the last 2 or 3 issues. Yeah, I don't know who this. I wish I had an issue near me. I don't think I do.
Yeah,
girl, it's bad. No. It's real bad. Their eyes are huge. It's very strange. And I feel mean saying that about any artist. They're trying. Gosh.
How do they choose this? I mean, because at some point, the downside of American comics is that artists tend to change a lot and writers tend to change a lot. And, if you really care about a consistent audience, why wouldn't you try to find someone with at least similar style?
I know. I don't get it either.
I think you've got to, because you're going to lose people. You may have them at the beginning, but you're not going to keep them.
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing with the Legacy editions is if they mix the canon with non-canon. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Well, that early stuff isn't canon. So, I mean, that's what it's going to be until we get to seasons. The only thing that is canon is the seasons.
Yeah.
So,
that'll
take a while.
Complete season type Omni for each season. There's a lot in there. Oh, I guess it just seems like a lot because I have those library editions that are just huge. I can't imagine 4 of them together.
That'd be a nice chunk of a paperback though. That'd be nice.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, they could do that.
But
I mean, people poo-poo paperbacks, but the Boom paperbacks are nice. That avant-garde. I mean, it's just a good quality paperback.
Yeah. And I don't mind it. I mean, like sometimes it's nicer to have a paperback than something else. Like
Less crazy to hold.
I didn't. So like for Strangers in Paradise and for Terry Moore books, I like the paperbacks just fine. I don't have any preference towards the hard covers. Like
yeah, and those are nice and
quality.
floppy.
Yeah, they're floppy. They're good. They open up well.
Yeah,
that's what really matters is that they open up well.
That's the thing I care about.
Yeah. We talk a lot about in here. Yeah, on Tuesday for Old Reader, New Reader, when we were talking about The Authority, I spent a good 5 minutes talking about the quality of the book. I'm like, listen, guys, now if you look at this here,
hey, that's the kind of content I want. Before I buy something, especially that expensive, I want to know: does it open well? Does it stay open? Like, is there gutter loss? Like, I mean, and that's something that still happens to this day. Like, people print books with. My dad went crazy about this. I keep bringing up my dad today. Hi, Dad.
Love you, Kristen's dad.
But he got a Weird World Marvel complete collection. Actually, I got it from at Ollie's. This was $6. I mean, we weren't out a lot of money, but he opened that the other day. He was reading it, and he sent me this wall of angry text about it. He's like, "Can you believe this?" And he sent me pictures. Literally, the speech bubbles are lost in the gutter. No. I don't know what Marvel was thinking, but it's bad. You literally can't read it. And he's like, "I'm throwing this in the trash." I'm like, "No, give it to me. I'm taking it to Second and Charles. Don't throw it in the trash."
Let me sell it first.
Let me sell it, yeah. Get $1 out of it.
10%. You can read a paperback in bed without fear of falling asleep and kill yourself.
That's a good point.
Can we talk about
getting a concussion?
There's some omnibuses that are real scary.
Yeah. Or even
on my lap.
Yeah, even sitting in bed with it in your lap. It's you could break a leg. What do you...
Someone needs to kickstart an apparatus that makes reading in bed easier with omnibuses.
I mean, I do have one of those lap desk things, and that helps. There's a cushion and a flat top, but
you can only do so much. Okay. I haven't heard of it, but I need to read it. Gleipnir. That sounds like my kind of brand.
Cool.
Of stiff.
Oh, Kodansha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hardcovers are great. Hate it.
Yeah.
You're correct. We are big Boom fans here.
Yeah, we like even the standard size hardcovers. I mean, these are really nice.
Well, and this is Kaboom.
That's great, yeah.
It's beautiful. I didn't know what to expect from this because I didn't even know if it was softcover or hardcover. Mm-hmm. So it took me for figure that out, but
that's really nice.
Nice.
Even I have the Adventure Time mathematical editions, and these are gorgeous, and you can still find these for dirt cheap.
Oh, everywhere
at half price books, especially. Yeah, they're really.
I've been off, but I think I'm going to go ahead and start. I had bought a couple and gave them to my niece, but
they're so fun.
I at least need the Fiona and Cake one.
Mm-hmm. That one's fun too. It's all fun, and this one's nice and chunky.
That's really pretty.
Yeah, they're so pretty, and I love the spines together. They're cute.
Very nice. I like seeing them on your shelf behind you all the time.
And I mean, the cover galleries, as you know, there's a bajillion different people who did covers for these books.
So beautiful.
The cover galleries just go on and on and on. I mean, they're so cool.
Good. I miss Fiona anyway, so I'm glad that she has her own thing.
Yeah.
But
that whole show.
Oracle said, "Hey gang, which Batman or Batgirl run is your favorite? Mine so happens to be the Gail Simone run from New 52. I am not surprised because of your icon." I don't know. I love that one. People dog me a lot on this, but I like Rebirth Batgirl, and everybody can deal with it.
And I haven't read any Batgirl, so that's my favorite.
I like Batgirl in that purple outfit a lot. Because I don't think her having fun detracts from how smart she is. I don't think a lot of people have that issue because they're used to more mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's she's rebooted and everything else. I really, really like her. Hayden didn't know they did Adventure Time comics.
Tons,
oh yeah,
tons. This whole little, I don't know if you can see this little section, and I don't even have them all.
Expensive for the quality.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read any of them, but I just know what the books look like.
They're really fun. I mean, if you like the show, you're gonna like the books. People do a really good job.
Yeah. Wait, Michael, did you hear me talk about Wrath of the Ninja before? Did I talk about that here? I'm sure I did.
I feel like I've heard it, and I wouldn't have heard it without
guilty
you.
pleasure there. That's true. Man, I cried last weekend at the con because they had a poster for sale for Wrath of the Ninja, apparently, but they had just given it away to the con, like right before that, but they brought it to other conventions the past few times. And when I get excited, I just cry. It's like any level of like when emotion is too much. Like that Kristen Bell video where she talked about the sloth.
Oh,
on
like immediately she starts. Yeah.
And just knowing that it was near me, like physically, I was getting a little emotional about it. And I know the movie's bad, but it means so much to me. I was like, the poster is somewhere. Maybe they'll give it to me. I'll find it. It was like a mix of that and me being like, I'm going to fucking give this to some rando who's not going to appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I totally get that, and especially it being something that apparently a lot of people say isn't good. Because if that were, like, that would be me with, like, a Spice World poster at a con. I would be like, no one's going to care as much as me. Like, I could quote everything right now. No one cares, but I do.
I love Spice World.
I know you do. Yeah, you
can. Story time. We're supposed to wrap up soon, but quick story time.
We didn't even do our topic. We can do that tomorrow.
That's fine. Yeah. It was like a thing in elementary school that we could all like recommend a movie and bring it in. Which I always had really weird movies anyways, but I felt a lot of them in school. But I didn't know. And so I brought Spice World, and I forgot all about like, that's not entirely appropriate for kids.
Yeah, it's not. But I watched that
boob grabbing, and I didn't even hit me because I was like, "Oh, these are my girls." This is
even if you watch it like now or as an adult. Maybe you noticed on your last watch. I don't know when you last watched it, but if you look at Alan Cumming, his pants, the whole movie, are way too tight, and I'm just like, I was a kid watching this, and it's not good.
Did not even occur to me. I remember watching it with friends because we would all like say which Spice Girl we were. We watched the movie.
Oh yeah, like it's things that I never noticed as a kid, but now I'm like, what was I doing?
Who's your favorite?
You know, you wouldn't guess it. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, because it's not like me at all.
Mine's Sporty.
Okay, and I would guess that. I loved Posh. I don't know why, but wow. That's not me at all. Like, but I don't know. I wouldn't
have the Barbies.
I just loved her. Yeah, I think I had a few.
I had all but Ginger. I guess she was popular.
I think she was my least favorite.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so when she left, I was like, whatever, it's fine.
Welcome to Fangirls Talk Spice Girls. Why don't they have a comic? Like Kiss has.
Oh my gosh, hire me! I'll kill it. It'd be so good.
Let them like fight crime and do pop music.
Oh my gosh,
like a Gem and the Holograms, but Spice Girls.
This is a dream now. I need this to happen.
I'm so sorry. I should have never said anything.
It needs to. That's fine. I'll write my fanfic later.
Okay.
Well, with that.
We gotta
talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
Thank you guys so much for being part of the chat. We have a pretty good amount of crew just hanging out with us. Like,
yeah, and thanks Hayden for joining us, taking a risk and joining us live. We appreciate you and everyone else.
Yeah, we appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and we love you. And thanks for being so chill.
And please, the Spice Girls talk.
I can't ever see Spice Girls again. Wait,
that's great.
Hayden, what?
What?
Hayden, what?
What?
Wait.
What?
What?
Hold on. Hold on. Stop the show. Hold on.
Excuse me. What is this?
I didn't know. Did you know? What is this? What do you mean? Are you making this up?
Hayden.
No, we thought we loved you, Hayden, and now if you're making it up, we're gonna have a problem. Because are you Googling this?
I am right now. Spice Girls to become superheroes in an animated movie. All 5 original band members are set to lend their voices to a film that will feature original singles and new songs.
Girl, I literally got chills. I'm chilling. It's wait. Hold on. And it ties into our show. So clearly we're gonna have to review this because it's superheroes and it's not even us just talking about I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. Thank you, Hayden.
We've
You're
been
a lovely
blessed.
person.
Oh my god. That's insane.
When
Do
is
you
this
think they'll show it
happening?
in theaters?
I feel like I'm pulling a Maddie. I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're gonna have to live stream it.
Eldenver's not happy. This show took a weird turn. Listen, we were children when they came out. We have a lot of nostalgia.
Oh man. That's the kind of thing I would love to like live stream with like drinks. What the heck is going on? Sorry. Listen, we were talking about comics, I promise.
Hey, they said they're going to be superheroes, so...
Related?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
Listen,
we still love your avatar.
We love you so much. What was that koala doing? Okay, anyways. So this is the end of our show.
Please check out InStockTrades.com, where you can get all the books we talked about, which we did mention some books.
From InStock Trades.
All of them. And, you know, these Adventure Time ones, you can get them on there. Mathematical editions, that's the edition you should get because they're so nice. And, yeah, you can get a lot of other great stuff. Tuesday at, what is it? 3 p.m.? 3, something like that. Eastern? Yeah, that's right. That's right. I had to convert it for my time. And I got really confused. Oh, yeah. That's when Heathen Volume 2 will be the Fangirls pick of the month. We loved Heathen Volume 1. It is option for a movie. We're really excited about that. So check that out. If you haven't gotten the first volume, it's still available. At
8 EST.
Yes.
So come say hi again tomorrow.
Do you want to do 8? Is that fine? Or should we do 7 again?
We can.
I'm into that.
Want to do 7?
Yeah, let's do 7.
All right.
We're just going to talk shop on it.
Everybody, let me repeat that. Join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST.
Sorry to change it, guys. Well, you know, Free's not here, so we're
playing it loose and free.
Yeah, we're gonna have another chill show. We may actually talk about bottom feeders, and we may talk about. I'm saying may because you don't know.
I'll try to read it, and then we can talk about how frustrated we got.
Yeah. We'll try that.
What? Okay, stop. We have to end the show, Hayden. Stop telling us these things.
That's exciting.
Oh my god.
It's going to be so good. Shit. Now I won't be able to sleep. I'm too excited.
I'm okay. I'm too old for this. I'm so excited. Okay, anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. We love you all.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you.
Good night. See you. Here's the part where we end the broadcast.